Well, it's 10 p.m. here in Norway. Let's get started. Heart Brain Coherence, like we always have every Monday at the same time. Every week, a different theme. And I sometimes ask, okay, what kind of topics do you want to hear about or want to practice? And I got a bunch of topics a few weeks back, and one of the topics was self-love, which is actually not my favorite topic. I find it a bit confusing, self-love, to be honest. Um, when people ask what is self-love, I often say, well, practicing self-love, I can tell you what it absolutely is not. And it's not selfish, it's not egocentric or egoistic or anything like that. Self-love for me, because there are a lot of interpretations of it as well, for me means just taking care of yourself. Self-care, you heard the term as well, I guess. So self-care, self-love, a bit of the same thing. Um, why? Why do we do that? Well, we tend to sometimes hurt ourselves in a way, like putting too much pressure on ourselves. And it can be influence from the outside world as well, like on your work, like you have to perform, you have you have deadlines, for example, to meet. And you're like, I don't have time for this, I can't do this, and you feel bad about that. The truth is, you don't have to feel bad about such things, of course. This is just the way life is sometimes, and often it's your boss that's not really understanding that a day has 24 hours and you have to have some time for yourself as well. Hence, self-love and self-care. And actually, when we talk about time management and work, just making a little side jump, it's in Denmark they're doing quite some nice studies on this. And one of those studies says actually that the more free time you get, the more productive you are as well. Because by taking breaks, by taking care of yourself, especially also your mental health, during the day, you actually perform much better. You perform with much more joy, of course, because you have some time to relax, you have some time to think about something else, and it actually promotes productivity. Also, your imagination gets more into play as well. So sometimes what I always say to my colleagues when I work at the office and I go to the bathroom to do my thing, I often come back with a new idea on how to solve a problem. And it's like, oh, how do you know? I went to the bathroom. So yeah, just to taking a little break, you all of a sudden get new ideas. So working your bum off from 8 o'clock in the morning to six in the evening without any break is not good at all. You have to take care of yourself, your body, your mind. And actually, during the Corona period, a lot of people have home office. They take shorter breaks because they just want to work on. And actually, our boss just said you have to go out and take a half-hour walk outside, fresh air, and then come back and work on. And that's a form of self-care, self-love as well. We can also use meditation as a tool for self-love, or tool. Meditation in itself is actually self-care and self-love as well. And of course, with Heart Brain Coherence, we are going to create feelings and emotions inside of us. And today we're going to create feelings and emotions inside of us that promote self-love, self-care. And we're going to say to ourselves, we have done a good job, proud of you, I love you, taking care of you, etc. So you will hear that during the meditation. So I think enough said about self-love. We can talk about it a long time in different ways. I like to keep it more practical, like related to work. But actually, yeah, it's just take care of yourself. You are allowed to do that. And actually, it's pretty good. And it helps not only yourself, but others as well. When it's very egocentric self-love, some people do that. I want to talk about that too. Some people do that. They see self-love, self-care at me. I need this, I need that. Then it becomes a bit too much. Then it becomes selfish. I mean, find the balance there. Of course, you're entitled to have a good time, to take a break, but keep it realistic, okay? We are in this together. on this beautiful planet. So we have to do some things for each other as well, and not only think about me, and not help any other people, for example, or work together with them and only think about your own business or whatever you're doing. Okay, let's get started. Just follow along. Like you know, I'm not saying any crazy things, except for one thing: breathe through your heart. And just imagine doing that. Okay. Find a comfortable position. Make sure you have good enough support. And for those that had a long day like me, let's center ourselves first by taking a nice deep inhale through our nose. Exhale through your mouth. And let the day go. Feel yourself getting centered. Lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw, close your eyes. Let the day go. Take another nice deep inhale through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. And just sigh a little bit. Just let the day go. All the stress or whatever it was today, just let it go. It's not important right now. One more time, a good deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Very good, very good. And again, feel yourself getting centered. This is time for you. Self-love, self-care. You deserve it. Okay. Awesome. Breathe normally. Try to breathe a little slower and a little deeper than you usually would do. A little slower and a little deeper. Just to tell your body that it is in a safe place. Notice where you feel your breath the most. Maybe you feel your breath the most in your nostrils or the back of your throat. Or maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy. Just notice where you feel your breath the most. And put your attention on that spot, that point, that focus point where you feel your breath the most. Just for a few moments, try to follow your breath. Just notice how you're breathing through that point. You might notice the colder air flowing in, and the warmer air flowing out. And if you during this session notice that your mind is wandering off, your thoughts are all over the place, and just gently, without any judgment, get back to your breath. That's okay. Don't judge yourself. It's just part of the practice. Okay. Now move your focus to your heart space. So move your focus to your heart space. And I want you to put both hands on your chest over your heart. Both hands. So both hands on your chest, right there where your heart is. Almost like hugging yourself. And as you do that, ask yourself, how does it feel placing my hands over my heart? The place where I experience love for self and for others. How does it feel? And try to imagine that you are breathing through your heart. So notice that feeling as you focus on your heart, with your hands on your heart, like taking care of your heart, and then breathing through your heart. Just imagine breathing through your heart. And with each exhale, try to imagine that you are releasing any negativity, any negative thoughts that may be lingering in your mind. Just try to release them as you breathe out. Just like letting go of more baggage that you no longer need. Especially not right now, as we're taking care of ourselves. So continue to focus on your breath, breathing through your heart. And you might think to yourself with every inhale, I am worthy. So inhale and think, I am worthy. Just say it to yourself, I am worthy, as you inhale. And on your exhale, say to yourself, I am enough. So inhale, I am worthy. Exhale, I am enough. With each inhale, draw in that self-love, I am worthy. And with each exhale, release what is no longer serving you. I'm going to be quiet and just recite that mantra internally a couple of minutes. So breathe in, I am worthy, and exhale, I am enough. Breathe through your heart and recite the mantra. And again, if your mind wanders off, it's okay. Just get back to your breath. Start reciting those 2 sentences. Inhale, I am worthy. Exhale, I am enough. Very good. Now, visualize yourself standing in front of a mirror. And try to look into your own eyes. What do you see? pain, sadness, love, or joy, maybe neutrality. Everything is okay. Just what comes up when you imagine looking into your own eyes in the mirror. What do you see? What do you feel? And regardless of what appears in the reflection, tell yourself, I love you, you are beautiful, and you are worthy of happiness. So as you look at yourself in the mirror, you can safely tell yourself, I love you, you are beautiful, and you are worthy of happiness. Just do that. And with your hands still on your chest, on your heart, visualize love coming from your hands and into your heart space. And feel that love being distributed across your body by your heart. So feel your body getting filled with love through your heart. And it's okay if you feel it as warmth, it's okay if you feel it as light, it's okay if you feel nothing specific, but just imagine love coming from your hands, the energy of love into your heart space, and your heart pumping that love around into your body, throughout your body. Create a sense of comfort and calm, and let that go throughout your body as well, up through your chest, into your neck and head, out into your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down into your ribs, your belly, your pelvis, your legs, all the way down to your feet. Just let that love, that calm, that comfort circulate throughout your body. And allow that nice warm feeling to fill you from your head all the way down to your toes. Very good. Now we're almost ready. Let's take a few more deep, mindful breaths through your heart before breathing normally. You might shortly notice the room you are in. As you come back slowly, noticing any sounds in the room you are in. And let your hands rest on your tummy or your lap. When you are ready, just gently open your eyes. And welcome back, welcome back. And notice how you feel. So, very good. You can type back in the chat if you want to. So, creating feelings, emotions of self-care, self-love, warm. I always, when I put my hands on my chest, it's like I'm giving myself a hug, a loving hug, saying to myself, I love you, you are enough, etc. Very good. Welcome back, Kaylai. Welcome back, Aquarius, Don, Chu. Good to have you. Also, great. So that's self-love. Next week, a new heart brain coherence meditation, new topic. I think it will be letting go, if I remember correctly. So let's say Martha feels very balanced, great. That's what, yeah, when you create that nice warm feeling inside of you, you're balancing things out. You get into your neutral state because you are love. So getting that love into yourself and say, okay, you are love, you are enough. Awesome, that balances. Great work, everyone. Awesome. Take good care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and day. Be safe and namaste.